gotta do this real.
Speaking, because this,
you know, because it's just on my mind. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know?
Who did? Tebow? Tebow in the story.
When you really, 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 really love somebody and care somebody, you know? And like, you know, I'm gonna go into it here. Like what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna use names or places, but the way I'm gonna do it. Just listen. Just give me a second, okay? Let me have the floor. But when you meet somebody, I mean, me, myself, okay, let's go backwards here. When I first met, I thought I was in love many times. I got married, I thought I was in love until I met that one person. That one person, I realize now that I was never in love until I met, there's one person that I met that I was really, really in love with. Like real feelings. No faking that. I know some people, when you first meet somebody, you love somebody, you want to say you do, but then you gather that later on. There's one person that I met that it was like love at first sight. I'm the type of person, I don't spend money on anybody. I mean, I spend money on everybody, like on birthdays and Christmases, but, you know, when you meet that person, you know, when you meet that person that's just right for you, that you're in love with, love, you know, nothing else has anything to do with it. They're beautiful just the way they are. And the way you see them, you know? And say if they're a little immature and they're around a bunch of different people, you know, and you're like the type of person that likes to come out and say something but don't like to say it. And, you know, I messed up. I did. I messed up. Because there's a lot of people in a person's life that I fell for that I believe is narcissistic. You know? And when you care about somebody as much as I care about this person, much as I care about this person as a human being, you want to see people treat them good. But there's certain situations you can't speak up about because that's not your place and it'll literally fool. And you know you're smart enough and you're wise enough to know these things that if you speak up, that the other manipulative people that have a different spot with them that's better, they could literally manipulate you and make you the problem because they're narcissistic. This is what narcissistic people do. You know? And you might have said it a lot of times in the past, and the person might have thought that you were trying to get at that they were a narcissist, but in reality, you didn't just want to come out and say it, but you realized that they had narcissists in their life. And you seen the pain that those narcissists were causing. Because they weren't just causing the person that you fell in love with pain. No. No, they were also causing you pain because when you really love somebody, a user and a predator will hurt you, man. They don't care about you. They see you as nothing but an object. But when you love somebody, you really have real feelings for somebody, and you see another person has real feelings too, and they're the real deal, no matter who they are, no matter what choice or life they choose. You know what I mean? It's different, you know? But then when you get a manipulative person, they don't care. They can do anything they want. They see somebody else as competition. They don't see somebody else as, well, maybe that person has a relationship with somebody that I don't understand. They don't care about that. It makes them feel some sort of way, so they'll move to destroy you. And for you to go get angry and be like, oh, you're going to beat them up. Yeah, I'm a strong dude. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, please let me give you advice. Don't make my mistake. I'm a protector. And I let my brains, and I'm a very smart guy, but I let the guy that I am, the protector, overdo that, and these manipulative people have won. You know? Man, to watch somebody hurt somebody you love, I can't explain that feeling if you don't have the empathy level I have, bud. I really can't even to begin to explain that. I got that empathy, baby. Not the watered down version either. And when I love somebody, I fall in love with somebody. Even if, you know, they don't got the feelings back and, you know, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. That's me. That's my love. If I love somebody and I got the feelings back, you know, it's not there, obviously. Nothing you can do about that, but my heart's my heart, and what I love, who I love is who I love, you know? And I understand life. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share that and go into detail with a lot of stuff, stuff that's been on my mind, my heart, on my heart. I went through life, thought I knew what love was, boy, until you meet that person you actually are in love with. That person that, like, when you can't have them around, it's anxiety every day, every second that they're absent. You know, just not knowing makes you panic because your heart beats 100 skips. But you gotta be strong. That's the only thing to beat that kind of pain, man. To be honest with you, sitting there and just feeling and hurting, that's just gonna. I've learned most of my life. I really didn't love anybody like that. I love my mama. I love my sissy. I love my niece and nephews completely. I mean, I'd, I'd bear that cross of honor for my niece and nephew. Let's be honest, or their kids. But yeah, when you meet that one person, I can't begin to explain. But y'all out there, the real ones that actually have felt that real love, you can relate. Alrighty, folks, I'll talk if you let me here. Sit down with D. Alrighty, folks, till next time.